Hey everyone, and welcome to What Did I Miss, where today I will be bringing you the final teaser for Godzilla vs. Kong, as well as some news that confirms some of the plot leaks that I've been sharing here on my channel. Yep, it looks like thanks to a set visit by comicbook.com, I can now confirm many things that I've been saying since before the first trailer for Godzilla vs. Kong came out, including how Mechagodzilla is created, as well as some of the other main plot points of the movie. If you have been watching the channel, I very much appreciate that, and I hope that you have subscribed, but odds are that you have not. I am a fairly new channel, and over the past month, only about 7% of my views have come from subscribers. So if you do enjoy this content, please hit that like button and also consider subscribing as well. For this video, I will first play the teaser for you and then discuss some of the news I was mentioning. After that, I will go over the set visit article that confirms the plot leaks I have discussed on the channel, as well as some awesome new shots of the movie. There's also some other news about when the movie takes place and some new character details that I will share as well. If you can't already tell, I am really excited for this movie, and if you are too, I would love to hear in the comments what you think about the upcoming blockbuster and who do you think will be the final one standing. The last Godzilla vs. Kong video I did before this one goes over a plot leak that reveals who in fact will be the last Titan standing of these two, so if you want to see it, I will link it here and in the description. Alright, so let's watch this new TV spot for Godzilla vs. Kong.
Did the monkey just talk?
We need Kong. The world needs him.
Godzilla will come for him. That would be a death sentence.
I know Gia is only a child, but she's the only one he'll communicate with. And we need Kong.
Here we go. This won't end until one of them submits.
Are you sure the monkey's gonna survive this?
It's us I'd worry about.
It's so massive.
I am going to put up a spoiler warning because certain leaks I've shared already have been confirmed by other publications, so be warned that there be spoilers here as I go over the teaser and discuss some of the other news. The teaser starts out by showing a couple new shots of Gia, who is a deaf girl from Skull Island, and it shows Kong signing with her, which is pretty remarkable, and I can't wait to learn more about this connection. The doll she has definitely looks homemade, and I wonder if it is something that is very old and has been passed down in her village, like something that her people can use to help communicate with Kong. Eliza Gonzalez's character, Maya Simmons, seems pretty mystified by this as well, and if you want to know more about the human characters, I do go over them in greater detail in my earlier video. I believe that Simmons may be an evil character like her father, and during this teaser you can hear her dismissively call Kong a monkey twice, which tells me she is not that fond of him, or perhaps the part she has to play in this story. Then we get some of the same dialogue from Alexander Skarsgård's character Nathan Lin that we have seen before, but we do get a really cool shot of Godzilla swimming towards what I'm guessing is a hidden Apex facility, and by the looks of his back, he is going in guns hot. During this we hear Rebecca Hall's character Eileen Andrews state that Godzilla will come for Kong and it will be a death sentence. I wouldn't be surprised if they are talking about returning to the Hollow Earth, and I'm pretty sure we get some shots of that later in the teaser. Then we get some more shots of Godzilla and Kong duking it out on top of an aircraft carrier like we have seen before, as well as a few shots of them fighting in the city. But we do get some really cool shots of what I believe is the human contingency and them traveling to the Hollow Earth and maybe being attacked by Godzilla after leaving it. If you remember at the end of Godzilla King of the Monsters, there was a report that stated that all the monsters were returning to Skull Island, which was an entrance to the Hollow Earth, and which is also where Kong has been since his appearance in Kong Skull Island. There have been rumors of some huge battles in the Hollow Earth, and I believe that these are the first shots we are seeing of Godzilla there. This shot here, it looks like Godzilla is upside down, but if you freeze it, it looks like there are windows in the background. So like I said earlier, I think this is them leaving the Hollow Earth and Godzilla attacking them. Then we hear Nathan Lind again reiterate the importance of Gia and Kong to humanity as we get that great shot of Kong nailing Godzilla with a right hook. Another cool shot is what looks like Miley Bobby Brown's character as well as Brian Tyree Henry in what looks like a damaged building, and it looks like sunlight is hitting Brown's face, which means that they're in a building that probably got ripped open. Then we get a gorgeous shot of the Hollow Earth with Kong escorting two HEAV crafts, which are built by Monarch and designed to navigate the Hollow Earth. And these were revealed in some toy leaks earlier that I showed on my channel, and it will be what the humans are traveling in while they descend into the Hollow Earth. I also noticed this blue radiation on the ground. I wonder if this is the same radiation that gives Godzilla his atomic breath, and it is also also the same that made Kong so much bigger than normal. I know that he was a child in Skull Island, but as I discussed in my prior video, in the same movie, the human party travels through a graveyard with Kong's parents laying there, and you can see that even they are much smaller than Kong is now. So Kong has to have been juicing somehow over the past 50 plus years. I bet it is that radiation. I think we have seen it in other trailers too when Kong is retrieving his axe. But really the shot is just gorgeous. Then we get a shot of Godzilla, I think, tearing through the Apex facility we saw him swimming towards. Then we get a very telling shot of what looks like Kong running away from a blast of atomic breath, and if you slow it down you can see that Kong does not have his axe. So I wonder if he lost it after he powered it up, or maybe he has not used it yet, but this looks like the same neon city as before. Here we get a shot of Lind talking in the HEAV, and we know this is a Monarch project because he is drinking the branded Monarch water right there. We see some shots of him driving the craft out of danger, and then get a few shots of Miley Bobby Brown and Brian Tyree Henry in an Apex facility that I'm guessing is abandoned by the looks of it. Also, this amazing shot of Godzilla about to shoot his atomic breath in the sky, which he usually does after a win. The final shot is a face-off between the two titans that is made to look like Kong is on his back here, but the background looks kind of weird size-wise, so maybe this is a shot superimposed over another background. And that's the teaser, so let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Alright, so next I'm going to go over some news that has been released over the past few days, which do include some huge plot leak confirmations, so final warning if you want to go into this movie not knowing how some of this stuff is going to be. The first article is from Collider and details a set visit and interview with producer Alex Garcia. The producer confirms some details of the plot as well as the timeline. It reads as follows. The film takes place 5 years after the events of King of the Monsters. Godzilla has been reinstated as the apex predator, but he's been acting erratically, and Madison, Miley Bobby Brown, believes there's a reason for his actions. An attempt to take Kong away from Skull Island brings him into conflict with Godzilla. While we still see the human side through Monarch, there's now an evil human company called Apex that's a megalithic organization doing some bad stuff. Skull Island is what happens when the hollow earth comes to the surface, so in a way, Skull Island is like a prelude to the threat that could engulf the planet. As usual with these movies, neither Kong nor Godzilla are inherently good nor evil. They simply are fighting for what motivates them. Madison works to investigate with the help of Josh, Julian Dennison, as well as former Apex technician Bernie Hayes, played by Brian Tyree Henry. The biggest new reveal here is probably that the movie takes place 5 years after King of Monsters, as that had not yet been released. It also reiterates the importance of the Hollow Earth in the movie, and that is another plot detail that has been reported a lot. From other leaks though, I have shared that Godzilla is in fact not acting erratically, and that detail gets confirmed in the next story I will share. Okay, so last warning, there will be some huge spoilers coming. This article is another set visit that was done by comicbook.com. They not only describe various sets, but confirm the presence of Mechagodzilla in the movie, which company and who is responsible for it, and even our first picture of the creature. The article confirms that the reason Godzilla is attacking cities is that there are Apex facilities in them, and Godzilla is actually looking for the skull of Ghidorah, which is now being used to be the head of Mechagodzilla. This beast is designed by Ren Serizawa, pictured here, and he is the son of Ken Watanabe's Serizawa character from the first two Godzilla movies. This is the set piece for the head, and I'm sure there will be some better CGI in the actual movie, but I'm getting a big Pacific Rim vibe from this, and I love it. This also confirms that the movie will have Monarch take Kong from Skull Island and attempt to take him to Antarctica, but will be intercepted by Godzilla on the way, and that is the battle at sea we have seen in the trailers. Then, Monarch will travel to the Hollow Earth with Kong to try and find a way to stop Godzilla. What do you think of this news? As I mentioned, this confirms a lot of the plot that I have been reporting so far, so if you want to know more about what is going on in movies like this, or the new Mortal Kombat movie, or the Justice League Snyder Cut, please hit that subscribe button for lots of cool videos. Remember, this is always more fun when I hear from you, so let me know in the comments if you like this plot for the movie and if you are psyched for the film. Thank you for joining me here. I really appreciate you watching this, and I will see you next time on What Did I Miss?